Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Well, today's recipe I'm going to do a beautiful Irish champ shepherd's pie. The ingredients are listed on the right hand side of this video, so let's get started and I'll show you how to make it. Now you can start by hitting the saute button on the left hand side, and then what we want to do is we want to increase the time up to 8 minutes. Just hit the start button and we're ready to saute. Now it's time to add the oil, and we're going to start frying off the lamb in little batches so that it doesn't overcrowd the pan. And you want to cook this until it's a sort of a nice browny color. Then we're going to add the onions, carrot, season with kosher salt, a little bit of pepper. I'm going to add the fresh thyme, crushed tomato, and last but not least, my pureed tomato. Now don't worry, if you haven't got a pressure cooker, you can do exactly the same process on the stovetop in a normal saucepan or frying pan. Lock the lid into place. Make sure that the steam setting is selected. On the pressure cooker settings, we're going to go to meat and poultry and then hit start. This will automatically cook for 15 minutes. Now it's time to remove the lid after the pressure has released, and I must say it smells absolutely fabulous. So if you're cooking this on the stovetop, you might need to give it another 10 minutes or so. Pour it into your pie dish, level it out slightly, and let it cool down before we put the potato on the top. Now, making the mashed potato I'm not going to go through because I'm sure you're well aware of how to do this. I've simmered the potatoes for about 20 to 30 minutes until they're nice and soft, drained them, and now I'm just going to mash them with my potato masher. Add the butter and give it a good mix around. Make sure it's well incorporated. Now I'm going to add my milk and cream mixture, which I have heated in the microwave so it's nice and hot. I'm going to add a little bit now and in stages until it's all combined. Now I'm going to add 1 egg yolk. This is going to give it a lovely glossy golden crunchy top once it goes into the oven, and it's also going to give it that velvety texture which is really absolutely delicious. I'm going to add a touch more salt and pepper to this just for the final stages. Then I'm going to finish off with the rest of my hot milk and cream. And then just gently fold this through before we add our spring onions. So just tumble them into the mashed potato, give them a gentle stir, and we're pretty much ready to place this on top of our pie. Now the filling is still a little bit runny, and this is a little trick I'm going to show you. Take a spoonful and just scrape it on the edge. Don't plop your potato in the center because what's going to happen is it will go everywhere. So little by little, don't worry about the edges because we can clean that up later before it goes into the oven. We're just going to do a complete circle of the potato around the edge of this pie dish. You'll see it all come together beautifully with no mess. So continue doing this all the way around until you complete that circle. And as you can see, we're almost done. And with the remaining potato, you can then start to fill in the gaps. Just 1 spoon at a time until you complete the whole process. Cover the pie completely. Now just get yourself a fork, and what you're going to do is spread the rest of the potato over the top of the pie. Now I'm scoring through and swirling it around, and because it's not going to be a smooth surface, it's going to have some bumps and crevices through there, and they're going to go all nice and crunchy in the oven, golden brown. Now let's clean those edges up. Grab yourself a paper towel and run it around the edge of the rim and tidy it all up before we start putting it into the oven. Now set your fan forced oven to 180 degrees Celsius, 356 degrees Fahrenheit. You want to cook this for 20 minutes until the top is nice and golden brown. As you can see, it's come out of the oven and it smells absolutely fabulous. Let it cool down just slightly before you cut into it. Well, this is absolutely delicious. Beautiful, soft, velvety mash. Lovely lamb filling with that carrot and onion. Absolutely delicious. Well, if you've enjoyed this video, please slap a like on here. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Hit that notification bell. That way you'll be updated with all my new videos. Have a great week, and I will see you next time.